Sean.
I'm Danny Zagrina.
Sean Rutledge.
Tom Acosta. Okay, basically, it's I met with a guy that came to our office, and I was looking for maybe programming ideas for my research paper, and there's no good apps. There is a mobile app out there, but it is all web-based for doing flight plans and calculating data for flights, and that's basically what this does. And on top of that, it will send the flight plan to a tower. Some of the downfalls is getting it through FAA is going to be a pain in the butt, and but you know, that's government for you. But other than that, it works. You want to describe for some of the future?
Okay, basically it's just a database-driven program. It's a content provider on the system that holds aircrafts, flights, and pilots. And so you define an aircraft first. So we have a list of a couple aircrafts. You can either edit an aircraft by clicking on it, and it'll pull up the information that's already in there. And let's see. I guess the only downside to this is that if you edit the aircraft, it's going to edit past flights you've made. So it actually represents a real aircraft. So I guess you wouldn't do this unless the aircraft itself had changed for some reason. So you see it changed it there, and then, whoops. And you can also just create a new aircraft, and all that does is just open up empty fields. So that would be the first thing that you would do. And then you can have a list of pilots too, and these are actually listing by their pilot numbers, and there's different information in there about the pilot. There's an address field, first name, last name, phone number, the pilot number, and the home base of the pilot. So that's where they usually fly out of. And then once you have a list of pilots and a list of airplanes, and then you can define a flight plan. And you can see that we already have some flight plans in there. The flight plans work slightly differently. If you click on one of the flight plans, it actually makes a duplicate of that flight plan so that you can edit it. If say you fly a lot to Orlando or to Atlanta, then you don't have to type everything in again. You can just click on it and edit the date maybe. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do so you don't have to watch me painfully type on this thing. Say we're going to Orlando, and say the date's changed to the changed to the 30th. Now the other thing is that once you go back and submit it, it emails it to the tower. And right now it's hard coded, but it just pops up saying that it is emailed, and then show them if you'll put yours in there. So he got the email of the. We actually had to break it up into 3 text messages. Because it was too long to fit in one. So it's got the pilot name, the destination, and the aircraft name in there. And we also have, we put the facility to email it to a flight tower, and it's just hard coded to SMS right now. And the only other thing is that we were going to expand it to include a list of flight towers. So if you have certain towers that you usually use, then you could put in the email address or the SMS number to send it to, and then there'd be a drop-down list for who to send it to. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.